LTC, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And if you refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we mentioned if you get any opportunity for buy, we'll take it. There was one trade setup from here and also from here. And we have been looking for the 177 following by 190 as a targets. And we see the price couldn't take the targets. And we mentioned we have to see whether the price can break the previous top or not. Right. By the way, the price tag almost the previous top and almost is there. Right now it turns to a corrective move. We need to be really careful for those traders. They get the trade for buy within from here, either from here or here, either move their stop loss to break even if they want to keep the trade, or book some profit, may move their stop loss below this correction if they haven't taken the trade in the profit. Because as we can see, if we put this stop in relative to the previous one, and if you refer to the indicators, we see we have a divergence. All right. And that's why you mentioned if the price couldn't break the previous top, it turns to a corrective move. We can expect this one turn to a flat relative to this for the next drop. And how we can look for sell as a sharp move flag, we take the trade, right? And the targets, how deep it can go, we need to see the breakout of 141, all right? But at this point, we don't see any trade setup for sell, and still really want to see whether we can look for continuation or not. And even if anyone wants to look for buy from here, the only way is to put their entry above the top, which I once suggested. Buying within this one, if the price continues a corrective, is not a really good idea. That means we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell. The only times we can look for continuation if they see the breakout of this correction as a sharp move following the flag. This is where we can take the next trade. But if anyone wants to look for sell, they have to see the drop following by sharp move flag. This is how they can look for sell. For me, I'm not really interested to look for sell, and it's sell I consider as a short term. We are more interested to look for buy because we're looking for the reversal as a long term. All right, this is what we're looking for. But as we can see based on daily chart, we don't see any trade setup. That's why we can expect to see one more drop. Then the drop can turn to correction based on daily before we see the continuation. That's why I mentioned based on 1 hour chart, how we can look for trade. And if we move to forward chart, as I want to explain based on 1 hour chart, we can expect this one turn to a correction relative to this one and the next drop if the price continues a corrective move, unless we see the breakout of this correction as a sharp move. Anyway, at this point, we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell. And buying from here, I won't suggest it simply because of what we get here and here, all right? And the only thing is for those traders, they get the trade for buy within this move. Right now, they should know how to manage it if they want to keep the trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.